I pray for the ones who read that passage that I asked for you guys to read before you went along and watched this video. So if you have not watched that passage, please go watch that passage before you come to listen to the rest of this message that I have about divorces. And the reason why I sent that passage out and for you guys to read and why I'm adding more onto it is because God really has spoken to me about this. And the reason why he's spoken to me about this because God is reminding me on why I shouldn't rush into a relationship and why I need to continue to be patient for if God willing I do get into a marriage, for the marriage that he has for me. And why I'm speaking to you guys about this for men and women of God, I'm telling you this because I made mistakes like this. I made mistakes of rushing into relationships in the past because I wanted a relationship, and instead of me being patient for that and letting God work on me and letting God change me spiritually and change me into the man that I need to be for, you know what I'm saying, the woman that he has for me. Instead of me doing that, I instead of rush into relations with people who were not godly, with people who was not seeking God, with people who you know what I'm saying, were living a life of willful sin. And then I got, you know what I'm saying, hurt at the end, or you know what I'm saying, or it didn't work out at the end. We ended up splitting apart. And the reason why I'm telling you guys this is because, of course, it wasn't a marriage. So because I'm only 21, so I wasn't married, but it was a relationship. The thing is that if you're a godly child watching this, if you're following Jesus, if you're trying to seek Jesus and seek a relationship with him, it is very, very important for you to get into a relationship with somebody who is doing the same thing. Of course, that person is not going to be perfect because you're not perfect as well, but it's very important for you to be in a relationship with someone. If you truly want a relationship, but then later down the line want a marriage with somebody, it's very important to do it with someone, y'all, who is following Jesus. Because not only through my testimonies, but through plenty of other people's testimony, y'all, because I've been through this. So I'm not just saying this just to say, y'all, that passage that y'all read is 100% real, bro. Because I've been through this, bro. I've been in a relationship with somebody. It wasn't a marriage, but it was a relationship where that person was not godly and it did not work out, y'all. Like, I'm telling y'all, like, I'm not going to go deep into it because that was like years ago, but I'm telling y'all this because it is very important for you to understand this. If you're with somebody who is not following Jesus and you are, it is going to be extremely difficult to be in a relationship with someone like that, because you have to I'm telling y'all, bro, it is extremely difficult. There's a lot that goes into being godly and being in a relationship. And if you're not with someone who has that same mindset, you guys will not work out, bro. I'm just going to tell you the truth. And that's not just me saying it, that's God saying this. You get what I'm saying? So I really pray you guys take heed to that passage and understand, bro. Do not rush into marriages. Do not rush into relationships, bro. I'm telling you, take your time, bro. Take your time. If you meet somebody, let's say you introduce yourself to somebody because you find them attractive, bro, really test their spirit, really get to know them, really see, is that person godly? Ask God, hey God, is this a person that you would want for me to be with? Let's say for y'all's men, you approach a woman, or for y'all's women, y'all approach a man, and you know what I'm saying, and y'all start talking, y'all getting to know each other, bro. It's very important for you to ask God. It's very important for you to ask God, hey God, is this the person you have for me? And it's very important for you to test that person's spirits. Look at the signs that God has given you. Really see what that person is about. Because there's a lot of people, y'all, who claim that they're godly, but in reality, once you see their actions, bro, it is completely opposite on who they say they are. So I'm trying to tell y'all, bro, do not rush into the relationships. And on top of that, bro, we need to stop making it seem like we need to stop making divorces so common. Divorce rates, y'all, in this world is insanely high. Y'all don't know how many people who I've stumbled upon, who I've met, who I've talked to, that talked about divorcing their partner. There's been so many people, y'all, who literally divorced their partners all because they were bored, all because they want to feel that honeymoon phase again. They were with this partner for 10 years, bro, in their marriage, and all of a sudden you want to divorce. You have kids with this partner. Y'all built so much together. You just want to leave all because you're bored. No, you see what I'm talking about, bro? All because you want to feel that dopamine rush of how it feels like being in a new relationship, that spark again. You got so many people, y'all, to when problems occur in their relationship, the minute problems occur in their marriage, they want to leave. And this is why it's so important for you to really be careful who you marry and who you have kids with. Because that's why there's so many single, I'm just gonna keep it real. That's why there's so many single parents out here, because they marry people who they were not supposed to marry. They just ignored the red flags. They rushed into a marriage like it was some regular relationship. Y'all, a relationship and a marriage are two different things. They are two different things. And that's why you have so many kids out here who are grown up fatherless, who ends up in prison, who ends up, you know what I'm saying, being a criminal, or who ends up doing a bunch of stuff messed over about their lives because they don't have that father figure, bro. I'm just keeping it real. There's so many. A big reason why this world is so messed up as it is because you have so many single parents raising their kids on their own. A kid needs a mother. A kid needs a father. It's true. Like, children needs those things. There's no such thing as, a kid doesn't need a father if the mother can be the father and the mother. No, bro. A kid needs a father. A kid needs a mother. Children needs both parents in their lives. I'm telling y'all this, bro. That's why there's so many children out here. Why do y'all think that dang near most people who are in prison, why do you think most of them grew up in single parent households, bro? I'm telling you this right now, bro. Stop going into marriages with the mindset of, well, if it doesn't work out, then I can just divorce and find another marriage, bro. This is exactly the reason why there's so many freaking single people out here, y'all, who, you know what I'm saying? And on top of that, there's so many people who are divorcing their problems, divorcing their partners for the most dumbest reasons, bro. You divorce your partner because you're bored. You divorce your partner because you don't feel that honeymoon phase no more. You divorce your partner because you want to feel that spark again. You divorce your partner all because y'all got into an argument, or all because a problem occurred. Now, yes, was divorce invented by God? No, it was not, y'all. Divorce was invented by humans. God did not invent divorce. The only reason why God said that it's okay to divorce your partner is if it's only for specific situations. And the reason why God said that is because we are not perfect, y'all. We are in our fallen nature. You get what I'm saying? So we make mistakes. We commit sins, right? Because we're not, you know what I'm saying, perfect. So that's why it's okay if you divorce your partner, if your partner cheats on you, if your partner is abusing you, or if your partner is, you know what I'm saying, cheating on you and stuff like that. But you got so many people who are divorcing their problems for stuff that is so stupid, bro, like just being bored. And this is why I tell you guys to stop rushing in relationships, bro. Stop rushing in marriages and really test people's spirits. Really see, is this the person that God wants you to marry, bro? Just because this person is saying they love you, that don't mean anything. Is that person showing you through their actions that they can be the wife? Is that person showing you through their actions that they can be a husband? Are they showing you that? Or are they just saying it with their words, bro? I'm telling y'all, bro, this stuff is real, man. If you do not, and if you're a person who is cautious on who they want to marry, that is a good thing, bro. Keep doing that, bro. Keep being careful about that, bro. Because marriage and relations are two different things. Why do you think people say till death do us part, bro? I'm telling y'all, bro, but people is treating marriage nowadays like it's a relationship, and it's so sad. And I know for a fact this makes God angry, y'all, because God hates divorce. He does not like divorce at all. He hates it so much, bro, because it's supposed to be a holy day, and God literally made marriage to be holy, to be a covenant to be a unity between two partners. But now people are treating a marriage like it's a regular relationship. And that's why this dating society, y'all, is so messed up. You got people all over the internet, all over the world talking about, why is dating so hard? Why is dating so hard? Well, this is the reason why, bro, because people treat relationships and marriages like it's just some regular thing. Like it's something where if this don't work, I could just jump to the next person. If this don't work, I could just jump to the next person. You got so many people in this world, y'all, who is also making it harder for themselves to date. How do you expect to want to have a husband who is a provider, who is a protector, who is a leader, if you're not letting him do those things for y'all's women and for y'all's men? How do you want a woman who is going to let you lead, and who is going to be that, you know what I'm saying, that woman who's going to pick you up, who's going to be that helpmate, like God said in the Bible? If you're over here being a playboy and stuff like that, you guys have to understand this, bro. What goes around comes around. Even God said in his word that a wicked woman is given over to a wicked man, and that a godly woman is given over to him that feareth the Lord. So you guys have to understand this, bro. You guys have to understand this, bro. y'all, please, bro, do not rush to relationships. Do not rush into marriages, bro. Take your time, bro. That's why this world is so messed up when it comes to relationships. That's why there's so many children growing up and they end up growing up hard-headed. They growing up bad. They growing up doing a bunch of things they shouldn't be doing because they don't get taught that, because they don't have parents teaching them that, because they keep growing up in single-parent households, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro, wake up, man. I pray y'all take heed to that passage, man. God bless y'all. Y'all stay safe. This stuff is real, bro. It's real, man. So I really push help y'all out, man. God bless y'all. Y'all stay safe. And it's definitely saddening how divorce rates are, especially in America. Like, it's so bad, bro. People don't know their roles anymore. People don't know how to be husbands no more. People don't know how to be wives no more. It's very saddening, man. I know this makes God, like, extremely sad. The fact this makes me this sad, bro, how much more does this make God sad? Like, it's crazy, bro. But I'm just telling y'all, man, be careful with who you marry. Be careful with who you have kids with, bro. Stop rushing to marriages, man. Stop rushing to relationships, and really test people's spirits. Really see if they're backing their actions up with their words, because not everybody out here is husband material. Not everybody out here is wife material. And you guys have to stop allowing somebody's outside success to dictate who they are inside. Just because this person's rich, just because this guy is rich, that doesn't mean he's a leader. That doesn't mean that he's going to be a great husband for you. And that is, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna keep this real. A lot of y'all women need to stop just be like, oh, I want a rich man. I want a rich man. Because I'm telling y'all, bro, in all honesty, not a lot of these multi-millionaires out here, bro, are good men. I'm just keeping it real. And for y'all as men, bro, y'all gotta stop getting with these Jezebels, bro. Stop putting these Jezebels on pedestals. It's crazy how there's godly women out here who don't get seen, who don't get valued, but yeah, a Jezebel can be around the corner wearing half naked outfits. She's talking out of her mind. She's being disrespectful to every guy that comes her way, but you want to go after her. But there's a godly woman right there, but you don't want to go after her. That don't make any sense to me. And same with y'all as a woman. There's a godly man right there. He can be making the same money this rich man is making. He can do the same stuff this rich man is doing, but all because this man is, you know what I'm saying, acting like a big boss and doing a bunch of evil stuff. You want to go after him, and then y'all wonder why y'all get hurt. Y'all wonder why y'all keep going after these Tyrones. I'm just saying, bro. But man, I'm telling y'all, man, God has spoken that to me for a reason. I just wanted to help you guys out as well, and I pray to help somebody out, man. But yeah, man, just listen to God, bro. Listen to God. If he tells you that person's not for you, man, listen to him. And just be patient, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to approach as well for both sides. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are afraid to approach nowadays. That's another reason why you're single. You get what I'm saying, bro? You can't be in your room asking God, I've been single for however long. Why haven't you brought the person my way? It's probably because you're not out there approaching people, bro. God said faith and words go hand in hand. So you have to approach if you want a partner, bro. I mean, that's common sense. You get what I'm saying? But I pray to help somebody out. Let me know what you guys think. But that's what God revealed to me. So God bless you, and y'all stay safe, man.